In the heart of a city that never sleeps, another dream was slowly fading away. Mark had been walking these concrete streets for months, holding onto a folder full of resumes and a heart full of hope that was beginning to wither. Every closed door, every "we'll get back to you," felt like a heavy weight pressing against his chest. In the cold hustle of the world, he felt invisible, lost, and utterly broken. He looked at his worn-out shoes, a silent testament to the miles he had traveled in search of a future that seemed to stay just out of reach. But miles away, in a quiet suburban home, someone else was awake. His mother. She didn't need to hear his voice to know he was hurting. A mother's heart has its own silent language. Every morning, as the first light of dawn touched the window, she would sit in her favorite chair, her hands folded, her heart heavy with prayers she didn't even have words for. She wasn't just asking for his success, she was asking for his strength. She was asking the universe to protect the boy who still felt like a child to her, no matter how many miles lay between them. While Mark was fighting the world, she was fighting for him in the silence of her soul. One rainy evening, standing under a dim street lamp, Mark reached his breaking point. The loneliness was deafening. But then, his phone vibrated in his pocket. It was a simple message from her. "I am thinking of you today, son. You are stronger than you know." In that moment, the cold rain didn't feel so heavy anymore. He realized that while the world might judge him by his title or his bank account, his mother saw a soul that was priceless. He wasn't walking those streets alone. He was being carried by the most powerful, invisible force in existence, a mother's prayer. Success didn't arrive the very next morning, but something better did, a sense of peace. Mark returned home a few weeks later, not as a failure who gave up, but as a man who finally understood the true source of his resilience. He looked at his mother's aging face, the wrinkles around her eyes like a map of every prayer she had ever whispered for him. He realized then that we often look for miracles in big events, but the real miracles are the silent pleas made for us in the middle of the night. Never underestimate those prayers. They are the invisible bridges that carry us safely through the darkest storms of our lives.